We saw that again earlier this year as well.
That's right. The girls' series history with Circle is 19-0. Last game, which was on December 20th, McPherson edged them by 54-52. So I'm looking for a close game again.
Mm-hmm.
The series started back in 2013, and of course the last game was played back in December. So that makes 19 games altogether in the series, and that's 17 out of 105 opponents since 1969. The home record is 9-0, away record's 10-0. Offensive averages, McPherson's averaging 52.8 points per game, Circle 34.9 points per game. Average winning margin for McPherson, 17.8 points per game. McPherson, of course, has a 19-game winning streak versus Circle. Highest scores in the series, McPherson scored 68 points on February 17th, 2023 in Towanda for a 68-46 win. Circle's highest score in the series is 52 points on December 20th, 2024 in Towanda for a 52-54 loss. Highest winning margin in the series, McPherson won by 31 points on January 14th, 2022 in McPherson by a score of 46-15. And they also did on another occasion, won by 31 points on February 25th, 2022 in Towanda by a score of 57-26. Clint Kinnaman's record versus Circle is 1-0.
Yep, so dominant on the girls' side, as usual, and the boys' side as well. There are, times over the past couple of years where things get close a little bit early, and then McPherson pulls it off, like we saw a little bit earlier this year down in Towanda.
Yeah, I think Towanda's probably maybe a little bit
26 against Winfield. So this is a team that's still trying to figure out all the missing pieces before Sub-State begins in just about a week. Time now to give you the Erickson Custom Building game plan. For McPherson, it's going to have to be to limit the turnovers and play as a team. They did just that, play as a team part on Friday. They did have 21 turnovers, though, on the game. We'll have more of the game plan coming up after this. We'll stop for the national anthem. We'll return here at the Roundhouse. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
The Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game. Register your mom for a chance to win a Scooters Coffee gift card. Learn more at adastraradio.com. From Scooters Coffee in Hutchinson and McPherson and 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
A special service for a lost loved one is the first step in healing. Glidden Edgar Wiggins Funeral Home can help you plan that special service to honor your loved one. That specialized service that calls together the hearts and the minds of all who love them. It's a gift of memories and healing. A priceless gift for peace of mind. A fitting way to say goodbye to someone so loved. Leave it to Glidden Edgar Wiggins Funeral Home.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Looking for a better way to bank? At Great Plains Federal Credit Union, we put you first. As a member owner, you get better rates, lower fees, and personalized service that big banks just can't match. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or need a low-rate auto loan, we've got you covered. Join the local, not-for-profit credit union that works for you. Great Plains Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Visit GreatPlainsFCU.com or stop by one of our locations in Abilene, Salina, Hillsboro, or McPherson today.
At Farmers State Bank, we have a lot more than money invested in this community. We've invested our time, our interest, our heritage. If you're looking for financial advice or the best rates, Farmers State Bank is ready to help you grow your business, and that will help this community grow as well. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Cozy up with the warm flavors of a cinnamon brown sugar oat milk latte from Scooter's Coffee. A comforting blend of spice and indulgence. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scooter's Coffee in Hutchinson, McPherson, Salina, and Abilene.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse. Tip-off just moments away between the McPherson Bullpups and the Circle Thunderbirds, as the girls matchup is just moments away from tip-off. Before the break, we gave you the game plan brought to you by Erickson Custom Building for McPherson, which again, if you missed that, is going to have to be to limit the turnovers and play as a team. They did play as a team, but they did commit 21 turnovers on Friday, which is something they're going to have to fix going into this one. That team did shoot pretty well, but at the end of the day, it's not about exactly, to Coach Kinnaman, exactly how many shots go in, how many shots don't. As long as you take the good shots and you give 100% effort, that's all that pretty much anybody could ask for, and that's exactly what McPherson is going to try to do to get a victory today. For Circle, they have a bit of a taller lineup than McPherson does. So with that taller lineup, the game plan is going to be go in the low post and rebound. That's going to be the biggest key in this game for Circle here today. Game plan is brought to you by Erickson Custom Building. Get a game plan for your new construction or remodel online at ericksoncustomBLDG.com. Both teams heading back to their respective benches as the starting lineups will be announced in just a moment. Let's go ahead and give you those starting lineups brought to you by Ag 360 Insurance. First for the Circle Thunderbirds, their starting lineup is as follows. A 5'5 junior, number 14, Haley Coble. A 5'8 senior, number 21, Emma Johnson. A 5'9 junior, number 22, Lauren Swilly. A 5'9 junior, number 31, Brooklyn Patty, and a 6' junior, number 32, Caitlin Votes. Votes, you may remember, had 6 threes in the first matchup between these two schools back in December. She finished with 18 points. The starting lineup for McPherson is 5'6 senior guard, number 3, Ellie Bauer. 5'6 junior guard, number 10, Marin Sanbo. 5'9 junior forward, number 12, Brooke Doyle. 5'5 sophomore guard, number 21, Riley Whitfield. And 5'8 sophomore guard, number 22, Piper Alvord. Marin Sanbo was the catalyst in that game, the key figure in the game in the first matchup between these two schools back in December. But on Friday, the player of the game was Piper Alvord, who had a career-high 16 points. She shot 3 of 5 from distance and shot 5 of 11 overall. But Brooke Doyle looking to turn around another terrific game that she had, 12.7 rebounds. Those 12 points were above her average at 11.7 per contest. Starting lineups were brought to you by Ag 360 Insurance. Ag 360 Insurance is here to partner in your legacy. Contact agents Darren Eddy or Cody Moores in Inman. Uniforms for today brought to you by McPherson Laundry. For the Bullpups, it's their home whites with white jerseys, white shorts with red stripes on the left and right side, and red lettering and numbering on the front and back with a black outline spelling McPherson above the numbers. For the Circle Thunderbirds, it's their away blues with white straps on the shoulders, I should say. White lettering and numbering with it's just white numbering with a yellow outline on the front and back. The lettering is in yellow with a white outline spelling Circle above the numbers. There's also some yellow trim on their uniforms as well. The Thunderbirds logo on their shorts too. Uniforms brought to you by McPherson Laundry. Just like the players, McPherson Laundry can help you look like a winner. McPherson Laundry, it's where to take your clothes. Again, Circle comes in third place in the division. They are 4-3 in divisional play, 9-8 overall this year. Currently sitting at number 8 in the regional standings, as we have 1 week left of the regular season in 4A. The Bullpups looking to turn things around as they are 6-11 and currently in 10th place in the divisional standings. 2-5 in the division. The 10th place is in the regional standings. The 2-5 mark in the division is in 5th out of 6 teams on the year. After the win by Augusta, that bumped them up to 4-4 on the division. Buhler still in first place, as they did already clinch the division last week, as they are a perfect 7-0, 15-3 in divisional play. A state-like season that Buhler is having. It'll be Brooke Doyle at midcourt for McPherson. Emma Johnson at midcourt for Circle. The officials go in. The whistle blown. as we are still getting ready. Toss of the tap, won by McPherson. Brooke Doyle won it. We are underway for the girls matchup between McPherson and Circle. Bullpups going from right to left as we view the floor. Circle will go the other direction. Doyle top of the circle as the Bullpups have it first. Whitfield on the right side, bottled up by Votes, had to give it up and does. Sandbo has it on the near side, getting a screen. Stops to the top of the circle, kick inside, deflected, goes into the waiting arms of Sandbo, but they go around the perimeter once more. Alvord found an opening, shot clock at 6. Bauer back to Alvord, got to put something up. Alvord down the baseline, it's tipped and stolen away by Circle just right before the expiration of the shot clock, and the Thunderbirds with their first possession of the game. Johnson on the left wing as a Thunderbird falls down on the far end. Doyle gets a fingertip on a ball that goes deflected and picked up on the near side. Still in a scoreless tie, almost a minute in. Johnson, high pass into the lane. Votes had it, then turns back around and goes to the far corner. Inside, Patty with a Euro step, tried to split through 2 defenders. Instead, she's called for taking an extra step. A travel is called and a turnover for Circle on their first offensive possession. Both teams working pretty late into their shot clock when the possession came to an end, as we're a minute 15 in, and McPherson with their second possession. And this one is a turnover. A bad pass by Whitfield, went too far, intended for the top of the key. Sandbo tracked it down, but it went in the backcourt already, so Circle will get it back. Three possessions combined, 3 turnovers. McPherson with 2, Circle with 1 to start off. Nobody's put up a shot yet. High pass inside, too high, and another turnover. It goes out of bounds on the baseline and back to McPherson. Again, we're 90 seconds in. Nobody's attempted a shot. It's been 2 turnovers for each team to start off the game. Maybe sort of the Monday blues to start off this ball game. Bauer has it on the far end on the right wing. Bauer will now go to the baseline, almost pushed off, now fires from the baseline, misses from 12. Rebounded by Circle by Caitlin Votes, the tallest player on the team at 6 feet tall. Terrific in the low post, but can shoot well too. Pass into the top of the key, gets deflected, but contact by McPherson and a foul whistled, I believe on Bauer it is. She's called for her first foul of the game. Circle to throw it in on the baseline, they do. Trying to go inside, putting up a shot, a lot of arm contact and a whistle. Foul called. Going to the line will be Swilly, and Bauer is credited with her second foul in back-to-back plays. So foul trouble already for the lone senior on the varsity lineup, and 2 free throws for Swilly, who misses the first. So because of that, Jensen Alexander will have to check in for Ellie Bauer. Now, Alexander did get in foul trouble on Friday with the 4 fouls, so she only played for about 4 minutes as Swilly hits the second free throw. But that came after a game in which she went 2 for 2 from behind the arc against Hayes, finishing with 6 points in her return after missing some time due to injury. On the other end, Alvord 3, you betcha! Good start for the Bullpups. And it's Piper Alvord picking up where she left off on Friday. And it is a long 2 is actually what they say. It's a long 2, not a 3. So it's 2-1 McPherson over 2 minutes in. Almost a travel on the other direction. On the near side with the ball, Circle still with it. Votes, fires away for 3, in and out. Rebound fought for, and after a deflection, Sandbo comes down with it for McPherson. Alvord gets it on the right wing. A cross-court feed on the near side. Whitfield with a jab step, driving on Johnson. Has to retreat, finds Doyle. She'll dial up a 3. That's short, rebounded by the aforementioned Johnson for the Thunderbirds. On the drive, Johnson looking to go coast to coast. Makes a lot of contact and an offensive foul called. Brooke Doyle came in to draw the charge. Johnson called for the foul. Will try to go the full 84 feet. Instead, pushing over the junior to get the first foul called on Circle in this game. Bullpups with it, leading 2-1, 3 minutes in. Doyle on the near elbow for McPherson. A double came in, a deflection and a steal. Patty got it off the carom, almost carried the ball. Now top of the key, gives it up. Coble with a hop step. Tough floater, too strong, and out of bounds off of Circle. It will go back to McPherson. No, and over the back foul, my apologies. Over the back foul called on Circle, and they ruled that on Brooklyn Patty, her first. Team foul number 2 in the quarter. Bryn Littlejohn will come in for the first time as Brooke Doyle will get some rest. 4:48 to go first quarter. Still 2-1. Lone shot of the game made by Piper Alvord between both schools. Driving Alexander. Floater hits it off the window. Jensen Alexander using her speed down the near baseline all the way home, scoring it to make it 4-1. Swilly, bounce pass inside. Patty tries an up and under move against Littlejohn. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound. Stick back wouldn't go. It goes out of bounds off of McPherson. So it's going to stay with Circle with a fresh shot clock. Circle will head to the bench to bring in Gracie Tucker, the 5'9 junior, and also Isabel Marley, a 5'10 senior. Jersey Alexander checks in for Marin Sambo. Bounce pass deflected by Littlejohn, but it goes to the far corner. 3, too strong, rebounded by Whitfield. Bullpups with it again. Here's a deep pass. Alexander in a one-on-one all the way home. Missed the layup short, and then we'll have a foul. It's a blocking foul called on McPherson on Jersey Alexander. So now already 3 team fouls on McPherson with 4:08 to go in the first quarter. But it's still a 4-1 Bullpup lead. Circle has not made a field goal yet. Can they change that here? Top of the circle, Johnson. Kick out left side. Circle with the ball, back to the top of the key. Votes. Looking to go inside, finding Johnson. A half spin inside. Layup is good. Coach Kinnaman wanted to travel, didn't get one. And Emma Johnson finally converts the first field goal of the game for the Thunderbirds. And then Whitfield double dribbles, hesitated on a pass attempt in the baseline when Alexander was cutting in. So not an angle for Whitfield to take. Instead, she dribbles again after picking it up and a travel called, or double dribble, I should say. Marin Sambo and Brooke Doyle check back into the game for Riley Whitfield and Piper Alvord to give them some rest. Johnson near side, had to give it up at top of the key. Sambo almost stole it. Votes, kick inside, all alone. Jumper misses, rebounded by Doyle. Boy, Tucker could have possibly drove in for a layup, instead pulled up for a jumper and missed. Now Doyle gets it knocked free and another takeaway. Circle with it once more on the near side, trailing 4-3, 3:10 to go in the first. Pass inside, taken by Littlejohn. She doesn't have the speed. It's poked loose from behind and a Euro step by Doyle. She missed the shot though, rebounded by Circle. Good effort though by Sambo that time. On the drive, layup misses, maybe an extra step, no whistle. Offensive rebound, Tucker fading shot, won't go. Rebounded Jersey Alexander. Shots not falling for either team right now. Can they change that without an Alexander 3? That misses short, and another rebound for Circle. There is a lid on the rim on both ends. Near side with the ball for Circle. Driving near side, a foul called on Alexander. She's got 2 now, that being Jersey Alexander, called for a block. So now team foul number 4 and 2 players with 2 fouls, one of which coming back into the game being Ellie Bauer. Riley Whitfield checks in too, and so does Piper Alvord. So starting 5 on the floor now for McPherson. On the near side with the ball for Circle. High pass deflected, taken once more. Now top of the circle, Coble. Turns, now fires along 2, swish. Coble with her first points to give Circle the 5-4 lead. 2:05 to go first quarter. Doyle off the deep pass, finds Bauer, kick out near side. Alvord in the near corner, top of the circle. Whitfield to Doyle, she's open, tries a 3. Off the heel, Whitfield's there for the offensive board. Sambo drives, floats, misses, a lot of contact, another rebound, this time Doyle with it, and a reach-in foul called on Circle in the low post. Swilly called for her first foul, team foul number 3 for Circle. That's Marley that checks out now. Swilly stays in as Brooklyn Patty comes back in. Ellie Paulson returns for McPherson, comes in for the first time. I say return, she missed the last couple of games. She returns today. Had a great JV game earlier, by the way. McPherson with it. They played in on a deep inbound. Near side with the ball is Whitfield as the Bullpups trail 5-4. 1:40 to go first quarter. Doyle turns, shot blocked, but a foul called. And 2 free throws coming in for Brooke Doyle. And Swilly called for the foul again. May have heard the moans and groans of the Circle fans behind me. They've been restless pretty much all day. That included the JV girls game on this main gymnasium before this one. First free throw for Doyle is in and out. Combined 9 turnovers for both of these teams so far. 5 for McPherson, 4 for Circle. Combined 4 for 19 as well. Both teams hitting 2 shots thus far on the floor. Doyle's second free throw rolls home. She goes 1 for 2 to tie the game at 5. 1:37 to go in the first frame. Will the streak break or the cold snap break, and how so? Top of the circle, give up near side for Molly Tucker, who's into the game. She almost traveled. Top of the circle again for Gracie Tucker. Give and go move. Molly Tucker with a bounce pass that took 2 bounces, somehow finding Coble on the drive. Turning hook won't go. Rebounded by Alvord, and then a tie-up is called. The arrow will give it back to Circle. Now the shot clock did not reset. And it looks like it's going to stay at 10. So Circle will throw it in on the baseline. Near side, wide open. Gracie Tucker 3 off the mark. And Whitfield will rebound it on the baseline. Here's a deep pass. Doyle, 3-on-2 break. Doyle with a Euro step. Lefty floater off the mark. Ball fought for, and Circle gets it again. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. We're still tied at 5 apiece. Coble against Doyle. Doyle guarding her well thus far. Near side. Patty lost it into the baseline. They get it back. Coble finds an open 3. Too strong. And another rebound for McPherson. Whitfield then is tied up with Patty, and a jump ball. The arrow back to the Bullpups. 41.4 to go in the first quarter. We're still deadlocked at 5 in an all-defensive battle so far. Caitlin Vochek back in for Circle. And the 2 clocks separated by about 6 seconds here in this first frame. Doyle has it near side, poke loose from behind, out of bounds. It's going to go and stay with McPherson with 26.6 to go in the first quarter. 21 on the shot clock. Because it was tipped and went to the backcourt, McPherson can play it into the backcourt. As Whitfield will be the one to throw it in right in front of us. Doyle, or rather Sambo high pass to Doyle. Paulson back to Doyle, far side. Defender falls down. And still near midcourt, McPherson is. Now the shot clock down to 8 for Alvord. Alvord inside to a cutting Doyle all the way. Layup, in and out, but a foul called. Good job by Doyle to draw the contact, though. 2 free throws coming for Brooke once more. Caitlin Votes called for her first foul. Doyle went 1 for 2 her first trip, which were the only free throws put up so far by McPherson. To give McPherson the lead, she hits the first. 2 points by 3 different scorers for McPherson. 2 for Doyle, 2 for Alvord, 2 for Jensen Alexander. Doyle with a second free throw, misses off the heel. Paulson keeps it alive. Doyle tracks it down in the corner. She's doubled up though and needs help. Finds it with Alvord. Inside, great pass, Whitfield floater. Comes to an end. But a good start for McPherson, albeit with a low score. They have a 6-5 lead through 1 quarter of play. Second quarter coming up after this. We're back in 30 as Circle turns the ball over again. Bounce pass and some miscommunication on the perimeter by Circle, going out of bounds on the near side. So McPherson gets their first possession of this second quarter, leading 6-5. Can they finally snap their drought? despite having a lead. That's the good news for McPherson. Alvord turns the corner, picks up her dribble. Paulson at the free throw line has to give it up and does. Here's Alvord to Doyle, far side. And McPherson keeps it alive, swinging around the perimeter. Whitfield drives, jumper blocked. Trying to save it out of bounds, they cannot. It will stay with McPherson with 11 on the shot clock. They'll throw it in on the baseline to the left of the basket on the M and McPherson on the newly painted baseline from before the season began. Alvord near side, spins ahead, had it poke loose and a tie up. The arrow keeps it with McPherson, but the shot clock is at 6. And for the first time, Willow Oliver will come in for Circle. 5'6" sophomore for the T-Birds, sporting number 4. She had 5 points the first time these two teams met back in December. 7:19 to go, second quarter, and officials are going to come in to talk something over. Now again, jump ball, the arrow to McPherson, and the shot clock's going to stay put at 6, which is the right call. I think the officials just wanted to double check. Good teamwork in doing so. Whitfield will throw it in with a softball pass near side. Doyle, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Paulson, Alvord with 2, gives it up. 3 at the buzzer, misses everything, may have been blocked. It's a shot clock violation either way, and back to Circle. And because it's a violation, it goes down as a turnover, regardless of if a shot went up or not. Circle has it back. We're 1 minute into the second quarter. It's still 6-5. McPherson. Can Votes stop that? Yes, she can. Votes hits a 3 from the top of the key on the run, giving Circle a 2-point lead. And Coach Kinnaman wants to talk things over. Timeout McPherson. 8-6. Circle with the lead. 6:59 to go in the first half. We'll keep it here as it's just a 30-second timeout call by Coach Clint Kinnaman. Coverage of Bullpup basketball brought to you by Next Tech Wireless. Stream today's broadcast with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Next Tech Wireless, where you can find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. We're brought to you by Pile Law. If you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Pile Law, 241-9000. Tom works to get the benefits you deserve. Coverage of Bullpup basketball presented by Scooters Coffee. Nominate your mom for a chance to win a Scooters Coffee gift card to be named the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game. Sign up on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Scooters Coffee, be amazing. 6:59 to go, second quarter. A big-time triple hit by Caitlin Votes, who had 6 threes the first time these two teams met. That's her first bucket of the game, and the first 3 made by either team. It gave Circle a 2-point lead. Back underway we are. Doyle, cross-court feed. Alvord, far corner, driving baseline all the way. Layup too strong. Tried to get her shot back. She did. Long 2. Whitfield is short, and Whitfield tried to race for it, but it's taken away by Circle. Johnson pushing the other direction. Stops on a dime on the far elbow. Back to Votes, top of the key. Swing out near side. Oliver in the low post. A lot of contact, no whistle. Ball free. Circle gets it back. Oliver walked with the ball. She fumbled it and then took a couple of bounces trying to move back by a couple of steps, but the official called the travel. Jensen Alexander, Audra Sanbo, and Jersey Alexander all check in for McPherson. Whitfield and Doyle stay in for the Bullpups. They have the ball once more. 6:15 to go, second quarter, 8-6 Circle. Sanbo out front. They swing it around right side. Doyle driving with a left-handed dribble. Whitfield in the corner. The taller Votes closing in, so she passed up what could have been an open 3 had Votes not been there. Jersey Alexander drives. Now back to Whitfield. This time she'll try, and this time she'll hit. Riley Whitfield from deep, the first 3 of the game for McPherson, and it comes from Riley, and the Bullpups retake the lead. On the drive, though, Johnson gets hit on the shot, and a foul called. Johnson will go to the line for 2, as Jensen Alexander is called, correction, Audra Sanbo called for her first foul. But now 2 free throws for Emma Johnson, who was second-team All-League a season ago, and scored 7 points in the first meeting back in December. The senior puts up the first free throw, which goes in. 3 points for Emma so far on the game. Checking in, Lauren Swilley comes back in. Now, Swilley has become a perennial piece as of recent. She was an All-League honorable mention last year, but she did not play in the first meeting between these two. She missed a good part of the first few weeks of the season. Second free throw good. Johnson goes 2 for 2 to give Circle the lead once more, 10-9, 5:45 to go in the second. Doyle with the ball on the near side, looking for help, finds Alexander, who fumbled it a bit, but is able to collect and find Whitfield. Cross-court feed. Doyle, Jensen Alexander back to Doyle, is open for a three, got it to go! Brooke Doyle's first three of the game. She has 5 points, and the Bullpups retake the lead by 2. Johnson lost the ball, out of bounds it goes, off her leg, says the official. Back to McPherson. Marin Sandbo checks back in for the Bullpups, and a terrific defensive stand by McPherson. Now can they push their lead further into 2 possessions? 12-10 McPherson, 5:15 to go in the half. Sandbo stops on a dime near side, cross-court feed. Jensen Alexander steps up into the corner. Audra Sandbo couldn't collect it cleanly, out of bounds. It went to the Circle bench, and Circle gets it back. Another turnover by the Bullpups. When we get a chance, we'll let you know what the current turnover totals are for both teams. Starting to rack up high. Now ball out of bounds. Was it tipped? Yes, says the official on the baseline. It will stay with Circle with 24 on the shot clock. Johnson to throw it in. To the right, she moved along the baseline, no whistle. Thought she moved 2 feet. She can move 1, but thought she moved 2 for a second. My eyes could have deceived me. It is Monday after all. Pass into the lane, deflected out of bounds, and back to McPherson. Too deep of a pass as Patty touched it last before going to the baseline. Riley Whitfield checks right back in for Audra Sandbo. For McPherson, 4:40 to go in the half. Still 12-10 Bullpups. Here in game 1 of what will be 3 games in 4 days for the girls and the boys. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Doyle far side with a stutter step move in the low post. Lost the ball, had to kick it out. It's deflected. Alexander tracks it down, has a mean crossover. Jensen far side for Whitfield. Shot clock at 10. Jersey wide open, top of the key. 3 just rolls off. Sandbo the rebound. Stick back is good. Marin Sandbo with the stick-to-itiveness in the low post to go up and score to put the Bullpups up 4 with 4 minutes to go in the half. Coble far end, looking for help. Johnson top of the circle, guarded by Jensen. A crossover and a kick out. Patty drives, gets bumped, and a foul called, which is a 3rd on McPherson in this quarter. I think it's on Doyle. It is. Coach Kinman with his hands on his head. I don't think he liked the call, as Gracie Tucker checks back in. 6 fouls called on McPherson in this half, but 5 have been called on Circle, none of which in this quarter yet. Circle with the ball, inside layup good. Terrific feed from Tucker to find Swilly on the run for her first field goal of the game and give her 3 points overall. Back to 2. McPherson leads 14-12. Sandbo right side, dials up an open 3, rolls it home. Back-to-back buckets by Marin Sandbo, 5 straight points for the junior, and it's 17-12 McPherson. Coble on a hesitation move, give up near side. Tucker turns the corner, but retreats back near midcourt as Doyle picked her up defensively. On the near side, now near elbow. Patty guarded well, puts up a tough jumper that misses out of bounds off Circle. Good defense by Jensen Alexander, had her hands up the whole time to at least disrupt the play. And it's back over to McPherson. Bryn Littlejohn back in for Doyle. For McPherson, also Mackenzie Whitlake in for the first time, replacing Brooklyn Patty. Whitlake, a 5'9" sophomore. 17-12, 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Littlejohn gets tripped and a foul called on Circle. Foul called on whom? It's on Swilly. She's got 3, her 3rd foul of this first half. And head coach Brian Henry, in his 19th year at Circle, will have to bring her to the bench to avoid any further foul trouble. Deep inbound right after the foul, and Sandbo tracks it down off a deflection. McPherson with it on the near end. Whitfield just controlling it. Backdoor feed. Sandbo couldn't get it cleanly. Out of bounds it goes. 2:45 to go in the half. Another turnover, 17-12. Bullpups still lead, though. But that's now the 7th turnover for McPherson. Now Circle has 8, make it 9, a steal by Littlejohn. Littlejohn with a crossover, kick near side, Whitfield into the near corner, Jensen Alexander. Back to Whitfield, top of the circle, Littlejohn tries a 3. She got it to go! Bryn Littlejohn from deep to put McPherson up by 8. Threes are falling for the Pups. 2:15 to go first half. Tucker near side, kick out to the left wing. Johnson looking to drive. Almost walk, double team. Tough shot, crawls off. She got it back though. Going back up, but hit hard by Whitfield and a foul called. And going to the line will be Johnson again, who was 2 for 2 in her first trip. Whitfield's first foul, team foul number 3. I mentioned the last one was the 3rd. This one's actually the 3rd. I just looked at the scoreboard a little too late, thinking that it was number 3, but this one is. First free throw, Johnson misses short. Hitting the front iron, it's still 20-12. 2:01 to go in the half. McPherson able to get their stride. They're shooting 4 of 9 from deep, but in this second quarter are 4 for 6. Second free throw is good for Johnson. 5 points for Emma Johnson on the game, but it's 20-13. Bullpups, 2 minutes left in the half. Littlejohn with a bounce pass far end. Whitfield as they turn it to the near side. Sandbo to Jersey Alexander. Jersey driving. Shot blocked. She hits the deck. Now kick out. Jensen wide open 3. Just off the mark. Littlejohn taps it. Near side it goes. Out of bounds it'll go. And they say last touch by the Bullpups. 20-13. McPherson still leading Circle, but now Circle trying to take the lid off the rim. They're shooting 4 of 17 on the half. McPherson 7 of 21. Votes has it top of the key with the only made 3 so far for Circle. But those are her only points so far. Driving, Coble all the way, gets bumped before putting up a shot. She made the reverse layup, but it's not going to count. Instead, they'll play it in as Jersey Alexander is called for her 3rd foul. Team foul number 4, and that'll bring in the freshman Amory Lowry into the floor for Jersey. 1:22 to go in the half. 20-13. With a bounce pass, they play it in. Circle does, trailing by 7. Tucker high pass to the near side. Votes trying to go into the lane, but it's taken away by Littlejohn. Great play. Deep pass, Alexander, Jensen at that with a hop step. Layup just crawls off, but a good shot. Now she tried to get the ball, a dive for it, and a tie up. The arrow will give it back to Circle, but good effort by Jensen Alexander. Also really fearless because you bear in mind she suffered a concussion in the Mid-America Classic in the final game against Hutchinson about 3 weeks ago. So anytime you hit the ground hard, you pretty much, suffer the chance of re-aggravating that should you hit your head. It's all concrete below this court floor, but instead, she's just been very brave going after every loose ball. Case in point, as she pokes the ball out of bounds, it will stay with Circle, but good play by the junior. Doyle will check in for Littlejohn. 53.5 to go first half. Circle will keep 25 on the shot clock as they play it in on the baseline. 20-13 McPherson. Played into the Patty in the corner. Now Johnson on the left wing gets a screen from Votes. Johnson all the way home. Floater, that's short. Rebounded almost by Circle, and then a tie-up. Jensen Alexander came in there again, and it's back to McPherson on the alternating possession. 20-13. McPherson with the lead and the ball. 2 clocks separated by about 8.5 seconds here in this first half. Jensen Alexander drives baseline, whistle, and a foul called, a blocking foul on Whitlake. That's the 2nd team foul, so no free throws yet. As Piper Albert will check back in for Jensen Alexander. 36.1 to go. Shot clock resets off the foul, so a 1.1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Whitfield to throw it in on the baseline, and she'll throw it in late, finding Doyle. Now Alvord near midcourt. Likely they'll hold for the final shot of the half. Already up by 7. Can they push that even further? Lowry swings it near side. Alvord looking to go inside. Doyle lost it, stolen away. Good defense by Circle. Whitlake came down with it. Now Doyle reaches in, and they're going to get her for a foul. And 2 free throws coming for Circle as that puts them in the bonus with 18 seconds left in the half. Doyle called for her second, which will bring Jensen Alexander back into the game, but not until the first free throw is shot up by Johnson. 4 different scores for Circle though so far in this game. 6 for McPherson, making up the 20-13 score. Johnson with 5. And it stays that way after missing the first free throw, rattling it in and out. Alexander in for Doyle, making sure Doyle doesn't pick up a third foul. Gracie Tucker back in for the T-Birds. 18 seconds exactly to go in the first half. Shot clock will remain off for the rest of the half. Johnson's second free throw's good. She goes 1 for 2 again. And McPherson will get it back up 20-14, now holding for the final shot of this first half. Sambo crosses midcourt with 9. Whitfield almost lost it, needs help. Lowry with the right side. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Lowry floater on the run. Tough shot up that won't go. And the first half comes to an end, but the Bullpups with the lead going to the locker room. 20-14, McPherson leads over Circle at halftime. The Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is coming up next from the Midway Motors broadcast booth. You're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
You're listening to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Halftime Report. Great Plains Federal Credit Union, placing people before profit. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
When winter hits hard, the John Deere 5E Series utility tractor is your ultimate cold weather companion. Designed for feeding in freezing conditions, its reliable power and precision make tough jobs easy. And with the cab's superior comfort, featuring heat, visibility, and ergonomic controls, you'll stay warm while conquering the cold. Get the job done no matter the weather with the 5E Series. Call, stop by, or visit prairielandpartners.com today and experience the difference.
Prairie Land Partners. I'm Jared. Since 1948, we at Krupp Lumber in Heston have been helping customers choose the perfect lumber, find the right tools, and improve homes every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of top quality windows and doors like Marvin and Anderson and R.D. Henry & Company cabinets to make your home stand the test of time. Not only do we offer paints and lawn and garden supplies, but we can build floor and roof trusses in-house and can help you design your own. Ask about our in-state delivery. Krupp Lumber. Service is our specialty.
It's halftime. While the players are getting ready for the second half in the locker room, it's time to give you the Ad Astra Radio halftime report. Local KCAC basketball teams closed off their regular season over the weekend. The McPherson College Bulldogs were up on the road against Oklahoma Wesleyan. The women's team fell 75-58. They end their season winless at 0-28 on the year. Meanwhile, the men's team also fell to Oklahoma Wesleyan 87-73. However, thanks to the help of around the KCAC, they did punch their ticket to the conference tournament. They will be at Friends on Wednesday. Bethany College also closed off their regular season over the weekend as they were in Wichita against Friends. The women's team were able to get the 3-point victory 65-62. They're able to make the cut to the KCAC conference tournament. They will be at Tabor on Thursday. However, the men fell just one game shy of making the conference tournament after falling to Friends 105-85. Their season ends at 12-15 overall and 9-13 in the KCAC. There's a lot of other college basketball action around the area as well, with KU and K-State in action. The Women's Sunflower Showdown wrapped up on Saturday with the 12th-ranked Wildcats getting a 90-60 victory over the Jayhawks on Senior Day at Bramlage Coliseum. The Cats played in front of a sellout crowd at Bramlage as they were able to sweep the Jayhawks this season, and that game improved them to 25-4 on the year, 13-3 in conference play. However, today is their final home game of the season as they host it.
Near side with the ball, Coble. Handoff out front. Holding it is Swilly, who had 3 fouls in the first half. so she's going to have to be careful. Bauer gets a fingertip on the ball, controlled by Johnson. Johnson got it back, crossover move, Patty inside, misses the shot. Doyle tried to get the rebound, it's out of bounds, but off of circle, says the baseline official. So it's back to the Bullpups with 6:02 to go in the third. But a 5-point Bullpup lead. And they'll look to push that even further. McPherson led for a good chunk of the first half, as McPherson works it around the top of the key. There were 7 lead changes in the first half, by the way, 2 ties. Bauer for 3, yes! Ellie Bauer from downtown, her first points of the game. A line drive 3 by Ellie to make it 26-18 McPherson. A crossover, Johnson splits defenders and floats it up and in on the run. Emma Johnson having a terrific game so far. 10 points, the first Thunderbird in double figures. Bauer, backdoor feed on a bounce pass. Alvord lost the handle. Let's take it away by guess who? Emma Johnson. Circle the other way. Johnson drives left, shoots, misses off the bottom of the backboard, rebounded by McPherson. Doyle up ahead. Whitfield, Euro step, fake pass. Whitfield lays it in. What a move by Riley, faking a pass to the corner where Sandbo was wide open, then taking it herself, getting around the defender to score. Coble on the baseline, tried to give it up near side, out of bounds, off circle, and it's back to McPherson. 28-20, McPherson with the lead over circle, and Coach Henry wants to call another timeout for the Thunderbirds. What a job by McPherson in the recent going, especially in this third quarter, to start things off on both sides of the ball. This coverage of Bullpup basketball is brought to you by Next Tech Wireless. Stream today's broadcast with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Next Tech Wireless, where you can find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. We're also brought to you by Paya Law. If you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Paya Law, 241-9000. Tom works to get the benefits you deserve. And we're also brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Nominate your mom for a chance to win a Scooters Coffee gift card and be named the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game. Sign up on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Scooters Coffee, be amazing. I say McPherson has had a great start to this third quarter. They're only outscoring Circle in this third quarter 8-6. And both teams have had 3 made shots so far in this third quarter, where there's 4:50 to go, but 2 of them for McPherson have been threes. Get back underway, Bullpups lead 28-20. Whitfield, bounce pass near side, Jersey Alexander, who checked in before the timeout. Jensen has it, far side, Sandbo. Driving baseline, held up defensively. Cross-court feed too high, going to public address announcer Jason Fish on the far side. Out of bounds, back to circle. Fish also caught it with one hand. He keeps his head on a swivel at all times. Of course, you have to. And now a turnover by Circle. Not controlling it was Swilly as it goes out of bounds once more. Alvord and Bauer check back in for McPherson. Just a quick trip to the bench from them. But Marin Sambo, Brooke Doyle will now check in. Or check out, I should say. 28-20, Bullpup still with the lead. Bauer top of the circle. No pun intended. Backdoor feed inside. Alvord had it blocked from behind and taken by the Thunderbirds. Johnson crosses midcourt. Stops at the near elbow. Has to kick it out. Votes right side. High pass into the low post. Patty around Bauer. Tough floater. Got it. 4 points for Brooklyn Patty, all of which in this third quarter. 28-22 McPherson, under 4 minutes to go in the third. Jensen Alexander near side, driving, kick out to Jersey Alexander. Swing back near side. Whitfield looking for help, finds it. They work around the perimeter. Bauer fakes a pass. Now Jensen Alexander drives, double comes, lost it out of bounds. They say it was touched though, and back to McPherson it'll go. Gracie Tucker back in for the Thunderbirds. Tucker has not scored yet in this game. She scored 6 in the first meeting between these two in December. She checks in for Lauren Swilly. Deep inbound for McPherson, 14 on the shot clock as they get it to Alvord in between the rings. 8 on the shot clock. Alvord left side open, fires away, got it from 3. Piper Alvarez, first three of the game. Her other bucket was a long 2 foot on the line back in the first quarter, but this time she gets it from beyond. And a tip and a steal. Whitfield is all alone. Can she score all the way? Yes, she can. And the Bullpups are on fire, up by 11, 33-22. Patty inside, turns the corner, shoots one up and in over Alvord. Boy, Circle can go and go quick and make the defense pay in transition. But it's still a 9-point Bullpup lead, 2:50 to go in the third. Whitfield near side for Alexander. Handoff Bauer. Bauer swings it back out front for Jersey. Alexander near side. Jensen wide open triple, just short. Ball tapped back, Bauer tracks it down. Bauer with a head fake. Now Whitfield into the corner. Jersey Alexander thought about it. Steps back. Cross-court feed. Jensen near side. Alvord in the corner. Ball above her head. Trying to go back door. Ball poked loose out of bounds off the hands from Votes. And it'll stay with McPherson with 22 on the timer as Ellie Paulson and Maren Sandbo will check in. .223 to go in the third quarter. Sambo will throw it into the right of the basket on the baseline. Votes guarding her on the entry pass, but they play it in. Bauer, oh, she thought about a deep three, but then thought second of it. Jensen Alexander near side. Paulson back to the top of the circle. They swing it left side. Bauer gets it off the run. Near side, Sambo, open three, bullseye! Maren Sambo, her third three of the game, 11 points for the junior. And it's a 12-point Bullpup lead, their largest of the game. 36-24, and a reach-in foul will be called on McPherson. Think it's on Bauer. A steal was going to be made by Alexander. She would have gone all the way home, but instead, foul first called, and yep, they do give it to Bauer, her third. But that's the first foul called on either team in this third with 1:56 to go. Paulson gets a hand on it, dives for it, but a good job by Coble to get a hand on it to force a tie-up. However, the arrow gives it back to McPherson. What a play by Paulson, though. Despite not being on the scoreboard yet, she's had her fingerprints all over the ball on the defensive side. Sambo picks up her dribble near midcourt, kick out near side. Alvord to Bauer. Almost lost it, but she tracks it down again before it could possibly go out of bounds. Sambo far side with the shot clock at 15. Jensen Alexander in the corner. Driving, Alvord on the run. Tough floater, fouled, missed it just wide, but she's going to the stripe. Good play by Piper Alvord. Emma Johnson whistled for her second foul, and Alvord will go to the line for the first time today. Sophomore Piper Alvord, who averages just shy of 5 points a game, but coming off of the 16-point outing on Friday, she hits the first free throw to give her 6 on the contest. Swilly is back in, so is Molly Tucker for Circle. 1:28 to go in the third. Can Alvord put them up by 14? No, but Paulson tracks it down on an offensive rebound. Deep pass poked out of bounds. It'll stay with McPherson. But what an effort again. Ellie Paulson tracking it down off the free throw miss. And McPherson to play it in. 1:25 to go in the third. Up 37-24. Sandbo with a crossover, drives, kick out, extra pass near side. Bauer on a step back move. Now drives to the left, handoff. Alvord has an open lane, layup on the run, misses, but she got hit and a foul called, and Alvord's going back to the stripe. I just heard Coach Kinnaman on the bench just yell, "Holy macaroni," to his team. I think he's happy that everybody's dishing the rock and they're driving it into the paint, forcing contact. Alvord hits the first free throw. They called the foul on Molly Tucker, which is her first, and McPherson's up by 14 with 1:09 to go in the third. Alvord's second free throw, that one short, high into the air it goes. Paulson again, got it into the corner. Sandbo thought about it, but McPherson keeps and slows it down. How about the offensive glass by the Pups? Alexander drives, hand off to Alvord on the near side. Swing back around, 20 on the shot clock, 52 on the game clock in the third. Paulson, who's still yet to score. Drives, kick out far side, Sandbo, shot clock down to 8. Bauer steps up, outside, Alvord, another three, got it again! Piper Alvord again from deep. She's been terrific in this third quarter, and the Bullpups lead by 17. 30 seconds left in the third, shot clock turned off. Tucker turns, fires from the elbow, no! Ball tip, McPherson has it with 20 seconds left in the third. Coach Kinnaman put up his hands, told Bauer to slow down. She crosses midcourt, 10 seconds left in the third. Bauer out front, Sandbo, 4 seconds, into the corner. Alvord got to do something, steps into a three. Oh my goodness, she got it again! Piper Alvord, back-to-back triples, her third three of the quarter, and she has 13 points on the game, 11 in that third frame, and the Bullpups lead by 20. 44-24, the Bullpups lead through three. Fourth quarter coming up next. We're back at 30 seconds from the Roundhouse. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
Hi, I'm Carly Sutton with First Bank Kansas, where we're committed to making your home a reality. Picture this, your dream home perfectly within reach. With our flexible and affordable home mortgage options, we're here to turn your dreams into possibilities. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to refinance, First Bank Kansas is more than just a lender. We're your dedicated partners in building your future. Our personalized services ensure that your mortgage aligns with your unique needs. Don't delay. Let's make your dream home a reality at First Bank Kansas. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Well, Bullpups, how do you turn around shooting just 29% in the first half? You shoot 66% in the third quarter. Think about this, 7 made buckets in the first half for McPherson, 8 in the third quarter by McPherson. Now, Circle did shoot 4 of 18 in the first half and made 5 shots in the third quarter, but man alive, has McPherson woken up the shooters. 6 of 8 from downtown in that third quarter alone from McPherson as they outscored Circle 24-10 and have a 44-24 lead going into the fourth quarter. Circle with the ball, they'll get it back as Piper Alvord is leading all scores from McPherson with 13. She had 11 in that third quarter. Right out of the gate, Coble misses a 3, and the rebound tracked down by Riley Whitfield. Here comes McPherson. No look feed, near side, Bauer back to Alvord, who's at the hot hand. But they'll work it around the perimeter, left side, now top of the circle. Bauer to Alvord, near side. Back around they work. Top of the key again, Doyle. Near side, Sandbo, still a lot of time to go here in this possession. Now the shot clock at 12. High pass inside, Doyle. Defender comes in, that's Johnson. Kick out Whitfield. Back to Alvord. Could have shot it, but didn't. Near side, 3 on the timer. Deep 3, Sandbo. Off the mark and out of bounds, it's gonna go. So back to Circle. (44-24), 7:11 to go in this fourth quarter, but now McPherson, they got to hold it on for 8 more minutes because we know what Circle's capable of on the offensive end. There's a foul in the low post on McPherson near the baseline. Believe it's on Doyle. It is. Her third of the game. First team foul called in this quarter. Oh, they called it a shooting foul, so 2 free throws coming. Patty will shoot 2 at the stripe. First free throw's good. Patty with 7 points, all of which in the second half, to cut it to within 19. McPherson did allow a comeback against Augusta on Friday. Second free throw goes in for Patty, but they were only outscored by 11 in that fourth quarter. Here's a deep pass. Alvord traveled. Tried to cut it inside, but held on to the ball before taking an extra step. So back to Circle off the turnover. But boy, were there a lack of turnovers in that third quarter, which is a good thing. McPherson had 10 turnovers, or rather they had 9 turnovers at halftime. They only had 1 in that third quarter. Circle with the ball. High post. Kick out top of the circle. Coble. Kick inside. Johnson, who's had a great game, turns inside, missed the shot, but she's fouled, and she's shooting 2. Foul on Piper Alver this time, just her first. But Johnson, who has 10 points on the game for Circle, is back at the stripe. She shoots the first one, and it misses short. She's now 4 for 7 at the stripe in the game. McPherson, another key testament of working the ball around. 11 assists on 15 made buckets for the Bullpups. Johnson hits the second free throw. They'll now go up against pressure. Bauer lost the ball, a dive for it. Another dive for it. It's loose on the near side on the sideline, out of bounds, and it's going to stay with McPherson. Good effort by both teams, though. But Circle will play it in on the near sideline. Shot clock reset. So McPherson will play it in. Still pressure coming, and inbound to the backcourt to Doyle. Doyle turns, crosses midcourt, far end. Doyle with a bounce pass, goes in between 2 players, and they say last touch by McPherson, so another turnover. And Coach Kinnaman wants to call a timeout to talk things over after the recent stretch of turnovers. 44-27, McPherson with the lead over Circle, 6:27 to go in the ball game. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. We're back in 30 seconds from the Roundhouse. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
Take your game to the next level at McPherson College, home to Cater. McPherson College.
Download the Ad Astra Radio app. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Your world is changing, and so is ours. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Kinnison with McPherson Dental Care. We are proud to announce that we are now offering the latest in technology in dentistry with Yomi Robotics to assist in placing implants. With this technology, it enables us to have better precision, smaller incisions, and helps us make implants less invasive. We are the only dental offices in the Midwest to offer Yomi Robotics. That's McPherson Dental Care, serving the communities in Inman, Buhler, Hillsboro, Lyons, and McPherson.
Hi, I'm Andrew Ealing. I'm excited to tell you about the Poo Squad of Hutchinson. Are you tired of the unpleasant task of picking up dog poop? I can help. We offer a one-time or weekly service for your convenience. Our pricing is affordable and varies based on the number of dogs. For 1 dog per week, it's only $12 or $52 a month. You can easily book online at hutch.thepoosquad.com or call or text at 620-322-0522. We take a lot of crap from our customers. Contact the Poo Squad of Hutchinson today.
Winter's coming. Get your equipment ready with a tune-up from Hometown Outdoor Power. With locations in McPherson, Minneapolis, and Salina, we'll keep your gear running smoothly all season long. Call today to learn more about our winter service promotion.
Need reliable electrical work? Call Headed Electric in McPherson. We are locally family-owned and committed to providing quality electrical services. Give us a call at 620-241-3757 or visit headedelectricinc.com.
Are you building a house?
A swimming pool?
Are your lights flickering?
Call Schmidt Electric.
That's Schmidt Electric. 620-960-6755. Schmidt Electric will take care of all your electrical needs.
Got Spock?
Your health matters, and so does being close to the care you need. McPherson Center for Health offers compassionate care right here in your community. McPherson Center for Health, caring for you close to home.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Bullpup Locker Room Show as the McPherson girls get the victory over Circle tonight by a final score of 52-36. Before we give you the play and player of the game for the girls matchup, let's give you some scoreboard updates brought to you by McPherson Dental Care. First off, around the high school area, there is sub-state action that begins tonight. Elyria Christian girls are in action tonight on Mix 96.7. We will give you score updates as the day progresses for that one. In fact, let's give you one at the end of one. Elyria Christian girls, I believe I'm reading this correctly, up 21-0 at the end of the first quarter against Altoona Midway at the end of one. So that is a huge first quarter for the Eagles of Elyria Christian through 1 quarter of play. But elsewhere around the area, Lyons High School girls fall 64-22 on the game. Their boys matchup getting ready in just a moment. In college basketball, the K-State women have a ranked matchup currently in the final home game of the regular season against Baylor. They're currently down 56-45 through 3 quarters of play. Fourth quarter coming up for them in Bramlage as they trail by 11. The KU men are in action tonight at 10 o'clock. It's a late first pitch for KU tonight as they are in Boulder, Colorado to face the Colorado Buffaloes. Again, that starts at 10 o'clock tonight. Scoreboard updates brought to you by McPherson Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Let's give you one more. Elyria Christian girls are up 35-4 at halftime against Altoona Midway. That coming from Scott Hogan, who's calling the game on Mix 96.7. But time now for this game, the girls' game for McPherson, giving you the Happy Egg Co. excellent play of the game. How about the buzzer-beating 3 by Piper Alvord when it seemed like nothing was going on to end the third, and that put McPherson up by 20. That was a big-time triple hit by Piper Alvord. That is the Happy Egg Co. excellent play of the game. Visit happyeggfarms.com to learn how you can help feed America. People's Bank and Trust player of the game, though, is going to be a little bit tough because 2 players finished scoring in double figures in this game. But if there's one that I have to give it to, somebody who had a terrific spark in this game and has been terrific against Circle this year, that's Marin Sandbo. 13 points, shooting 4 of 8, 3 of 6 from behind the arc. We'll give special shout-outs, though, to Riley Whitfield and Nellie Paulson, who had terrific games. But today's People's Bank and Trust player of the game is going to go to Marin Sandbo. People's Bank and Trust in Inman, Lindsborg, and McPherson since 1898, community banking at its best. That's it for coverage of the girls' game, but coverage of the boys' game begins coming up right after this as the Bullpups will look to get the sweep of the Circle Thunderbirds this season on both the girls' and the boys' side. That's coming up next. We'll have the Midway Motors drive to the game right after this. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
The Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game. Register your mom for a chance to win a Scooters Coffee gift card. Learn more at adradio.com. From Scooters Coffee in Hutchinson and McPherson and 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Are you done with punching the clock or constant work travel? Do you have 15 or more acres? Find freedom by joining America's #1 free-range egg brand, Happy Egg. Happy Egg is looking for growers to raise happy hens. Happy Egg offers startup and new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Work from home. Work for yourself. Feed America. Visit happyeggfarms.com today for more information. Happy Egg is a proud supporter of McPherson County Athletics.
This is Darren Eddy with Ag 360 Insurance in Inman. For years, we've been known for our great service with our ag customers. But did you know we can handle your family or small business insurance needs as well? We would love an opportunity to sit down and visit with you about what we can do for you. As an independent agency, we can shop different coverage options for you. Stop by our office on Old K61 in Inman or give Cody Moores or myself a call today at 620-585-2128 or check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. We get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, crops, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we've been the #1 ag insurer for 25 years. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call Farm Bureau agent Luke Bauer in McPherson at 620-241-0225.
#1 ag insurer across our territory, 1996 to 2021 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome in once again to McPherson as we give you the Midway Motors drive to the game as the Bullpup boys are taking on the Circle High School Thunderbirds. Once again with studio engineer Sherry Bruce and live stream coordinator Carson Spotted Elk, I'm Lane Gillespie here to bring you action here today of Bullpup basketball. The Bullpup boys are coming in they're coming in 14-2 or 14-3 on the year, I should say, with a perfect 7-0 divisional record thus far on the year. Off of a victory, a grinded out victory against Augusta, 73-65 was the final score. Circle comes in 10-7 on the year, 5-2 in divisional play. Looking to turn things around and turn the corner once again after another grinded out game that they had. They won in overtime against Bueller at home on Friday, 70-68. A game in which Landon Boldra led all scorers with 25, including hitting a near 30-footer to tie the game at the end of regulation. The Bullpups are looking to get the season sweep of Circle today. Not only that, but also clinch the Arc Valley Chisholm Trail League in Division 3. They can do that with an outright title with a win tonight against Circle. We'll step aside. We'll have more coming up next in the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Streaming online at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. The McPherson Bullpups play on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
The Bradbury Company in Mound Ridge is recognized as a leading global equipment supplier for products like grain bins, steel framing, garage doors, metal roofing, and more. The Bradbury Company is a proud supporter of local schools and student athletes and wishes best of luck to all the teams.
At Hutchinson Community College, our online education department enables you to take classes anytime from anywhere. Flexible, affordable, and designed to fit your schedule. HutchCC's online education could be the answer for you. Email info@hutchcc.edu for more information.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Trenton Ruxlow. If you have more questions and answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road, it's a new beginning. Call us at 620-241-5162. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
A lot like we had on Friday, the ending of the national anthem by the Bullpup Pep Band. They do a terrific job. Let's go ahead and give you the game plan brought to you by Erickson Custom Building for this boys basketball game. For McPherson, they got to find a way to defend, especially in the perimeter, and grind things out, get a big-time lead towards the home stretch. And you know, it's going to be a rough week. It's going to be a tough week, 3 games in 4 days, but you got to grind it out. You got to push to the limit in each and every game without a shadow of a doubt, especially if you want to clinch the league title here tonight. For Circle, see if you can establish the outside shooting and find an opening, but they have a terrific guy in the low post by the name of Hunter Cowman. If he can get in the rebounding lanes and limit the offensive rebounding from McPherson, they can have a terrific game here today. That's the game plan brought to you by Erickson Custom Building. Get a game plan for your new build or remodel online at ericksoncustomBLDG.com. Act 360 Insurance starting lineups and tip-off is next here at the Roundhouse. We're back after this from the Midway Motors broadcast booth. You're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
More of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game coming up. Midway Motors in McPherson, Newton, Hutchinson, and Hillsboro for every mile of life. Your home for the McPherson Bullpups is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Vince Lombardi once famously stated, "Individual commitment to a group effort is what makes a team work, a company work, a society work." I'm Keith Razak, and along with the insurance team at Farmers Alliance, we're cheering on all the local competitors this season. Your passion for the game and loyalty to your school fill us all with the sense of pride. Thanks for showcasing top-notch sportsmanship and talent, influencing our community in a positive way. Just remember, at Farmers Alliance, through it all, we're your biggest fans.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts. More celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers in Hutchinson and McPherson.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back into the Roundhouse. Tip-off just moments away between the McPherson Bullpups and the Circle Thunderbirds here in the boys basketball matchup. As we thank you for tuning in to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Time now for the starting lineups brought to you by Act 360 Insurance. First for the visiting Circle Thunderbirds, they will be 5'9" junior number 1 Easton Smith, 6'1" junior number 2 Clayton Gilbertson, 6'5" senior number 5 Hunter Kalman, 6 foot senior number 21 Landon Boldra, and 6'1" senior number 23 Keaton Koenigsman. That's Smith, Gilbertson, Kalman, Landon Boldra, and Koenigsman. There's another Boldra who we'll talk about once he checks into the game later on. For McPherson, their starting lineup is the normal starting lineup as it has been all season long. It is 6'3" junior guard number 2 Cade Strathman, 6 foot senior guard number 10 Bishop Brown, 6'2" junior guard number 3 Jet Pye to start off. Kalman with a bounce pass to Jordan, top of the circle, left side, deep three, too strong, almost hit iron again, offensive rebound though, and a long two goes in for Kalman. He's got all 4 of Circle's points so far, 3 minutes in, tied game at 4 apiece. Det gets a screen on the near end into the corner, Strathman catch and shoot three, too strong. And ball tipped out of bounds though, as Jordan could not track it down on the baseline. It'll stay with McPherson. The shot does not reset as the three that he missed did not hit the rim, so the shot clock stays at 23 and there was no change in possession. So Strathman will throw it in on the far corner on the baseline. To Gabe, leading scorer on the team, back to Jet, tries again from deep, this time misses off the backboard and off the rim. Long rebound saved by Boldra, going behind the back, now he collects, deep pass Kalman on the run, back to Boldra, he can fire from distance, but he doesn't, inside wide open layup, Jordan lays it in off the feed from Koenigsman, and it's a 6-4 Circle lead, 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Gabe on the far end, handoff to Ashton Malm, a guy who will be a terrific point guard in the future. But he's also just a terrific athlete in general. Malm has it on the drive, kick out Strathman. He'll try again from deep. That one too strong again. Shots are not falling for McPherson. It's rebounded by Circle. On the run, Boldra bounce past Koenigsman with a fake, pulls up from the free throw line, in and out, rebounded by Razak. Bullpups looking to push, but Gabe Pyle steps back on the far side, now driving, kick out Jet. Double comes, Jet drives inside, dish inside. Razak back to the top of the key. Razak didn't really have a whole lot going for him on the baseline as the defense came in late. McPherson runs a weave, Gabe catch and shoot three, no good. McPherson an offer from behind the arc so far. That one goes out of bounds off the rim. So now McPherson will bring back in Bishop Brown, but they'll bring in Brody Seidel in for the first time. Circle with the ball with a 2-point lead, 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now, in the first matchup in Towanda, we kind of saw this, where it was a close bout in the first half, and then McPherson ran away with it in the second half. On the drive, shot block, no, a foul called on McPherson. It's on Bishop Brown, his first, and they call it on the shot. First foul called for either team with 3:18 to go in the first quarter, and it's Landon Boldra shooting two, looking for his first points of the game. First free throw is good. Boldra is a terrific athlete, a terrific shooter as well. Brendan Doyle will come in, but he'll replace Jet Pyle. It's 7-4 Circle, 3:18 to go in the first frame. Boldra, the lefty, hits the second free throw. 2 for 2 at the stripe is the senior Landon Boldra, and it's 8-4 Circle. Ashton Malm gets a screen from Seidel. Malm now driving all the way, but the scoop layup misses. Boldra gets the rebound off the tip. Here comes Circle. Boldra on the run, gets held up by Doyle. Top of the key now with the ball between the legs is Easton Smith. He gets a screen, sporting the blue headband. Ball tipped and stolen. Here comes Seidel all the way on the other end. Easy layup is good. Brody Seidel, if you could believe it, his first field goal in 10 games. He has 2 points to start off at 8-6 Circle. Koenigsman far side, driving with a hop step, tough shot misses. Travel called though for Clayton Gilbertson, turning the ball over. Hunter Kalman checks back in for Circle. He was out for just a couple of moments. Brings size back in. Ashton Malm controlling the point, crossing the red painted midcourt stripe. Malm falls down. He collected it when he fell. That's a travel. Back the other way. It looked like he just slipped. So they'll bring Ian Razak back in, but he'll come in for Doyle. 2:20 to go first quarter, 8-6, Circle with the lead. Circle fans doing a good job. They made the trip. Good chunk of students here, especially the one, if you went to the game in Towanda, there's one student in the front row, usually has a big staff that he kind of bounces on the bleachers. He has it. Deep three, Smith rattles it home. First three of the game, Easton Smith for Circle. It's 11-6 Thunderbirds, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Malm finds an opening but gives it up, bounce pass, Seidel, and he's gonna be called for an offensive foul for pushing off of Landon Boldra. I believe he's the one who drew the charge. And Seidel called for his first, team foul number 2, as Circle will bring Koenigsman back in. They'll also bring in Keenan Boldra. He is an undersized guard, 5'5" freshman, but boy can he shoot. A lot like Landon. So the two Boldras on the floor, Landon taking it up near side, Koenigsman with the ball. Inside, Kalman on the run, lays it in. Too easy of a move for Kalman, and the Thunderbirds have a 7-point lead here in the early going, 13-6. Gabe Pyle tries to answer. He doesn't. Offensive rebound, Strathman lost it. Gabe has it on the run. Shot clock did not reset. It should have. Malm driving all the way home. Scoop layup is good. Ashton Malm with his first points of the game. Finally cutting in the the cold snap. 13-8. Deep pass near corner with the ball. Gilbertson steps up looking for help. A couple of fake passes. Boldra, he'll fire a deep three. He hit it. Pure swish from Landon Boldra from downtown. He's got 5 points, and it's back to an 8-point game, 16-8. Malm with a fake inside. Seidel. Bounce pass intended for Razak is taken away. 1-on-2. Kalman behind the back. He missed the layup though. Seidel the rebound. Here comes McPherson wanting to push. They don't have the numbers. Handoff. Gabe. Catch and shoot three. Too strong. There's a lid on the rim. Rebounded by Circle. Shot clock is off with 30 seconds left. Boldra. Landon Boldra at that near side. Circles now holds near midcourt. 17 seconds to go. What a quarter for Circle, 16-8. Landon Boldra between the legs, 10 on the timer. Landon probably gonna look to pull up. He steps right, fires, got it! Landon Boldra with a tough three. Malm, three-quarter court at the buzzer's no good. And what a start for Circle. 19-8 they lead over the Bullpups through 1 quarter of play. Second quarter is coming up next. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
This is Leah Amdahl from Farmers Alliance and proud mom of Bullpup number 58. After living in several different places prior to settling in McPherson, our family truly appreciates the feeling of community we found here. Being a part of Farmers Alliance crew also fills me with pride as we root for our local community, students, and coaches, both in the game and beyond. While you hustle for that victory, we're on the sideline safeguarding our customers. At Farmers Alliance, We're thrilled to be a part of this fantastic community, and we can't wait to cheer on all our local teams to success.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
A struggling start for McPherson on the offensive end, or for McPherson on the offensive end, and Circle with an amazing start to the game. It is 19-8 Thunderbirds through 1 quarter of play. And McPherson struggling to find the bottom of the net. 4 of 13 on the game, 0 of 7 from behind the arc. While Circle is shooting 7 of 13, 3 of 4 from deep. Landon Boldra, a man on a mission, shooting 2 of 3 on the floor, 2 of 2 from behind the three-point line, including a about 28-footer to end the first quarter. Into the backcourt against pressure, Circle plays it in to start off this second quarter. Landon Boldra taking the ball up, crossing over on Jet Pyle. Boldra kick near side, Koenigsman for 3, got it. Man alive is Circle coming in with their hair on fire. 22-8 is the Circle lead over McPherson. A lot of time though, Jet Pyle spins, tough jumper misses, rebound fought for, Circle has it. Boy, nothing falling for the Bullpups. Here's a deep pass on the far corner. 3, Smith, too strong. Koenigsman tips it. Brown tried to keep it alive. It's rebounded though by Circle. Landon Boldra, Koenigsman inside low post, has a size advantage on Strathman. Jumper misses. A lot of contact, no whistle. Taken by McPherson. Deep pass, Razak on the run. Gets bumped, shoots and misses. Ball out of bounds off of Circle. It'll stay with McPherson. 7:08 to go first half. And McPherson to throw it in on the baseline. Gabe Pyle on the near side, double comes, Jet Pyle near side. Fakes, drives all the way, tough layup, misses, but a foul, and Jet Pyle will shoot 2 at the stripe. First foul called on Circle in this entire game, and it's on Koenigsman. And Jet Pyle to shoot 2. He had 16 free throw attempts on Friday. He made 10 of them. First one misses off the back rim. Boy, McPherson struggling to hit shots so far. That includes at the stripe. Second free throw. That one's good for Jet Pyle. His first point of the game. 22-10. Correction, 22-9 it should be. Scoreboard says 10, should be 9. Circle with the lead. On the near side, turning the corner. A crossover on the near side, now back top of the key. Smith driving all the way, floater misses. He got his own rebound. No, Razak steals it. Deep pass, Strathman with a hop step shot blocked by Koenigsman, taken by Circle. Scoreboard still reading 22-10. It's actually 22-9. I don't know if anybody notices. Top of the key, losing it, but picking it up near midcourt was Gilbertson. Boldra with a crossover drive, floater, got it. Landon Boldra with 10 first half points. No, that was Easton Smith, my apologies. Thought it was Landon Boldra. It was Easton Smith who got the bucket. He's got 5 points. 24-9. Gabe Pyle turns. Brown on the run, handoff, Strathman. They give it up on the near side. Jet Pyle gets a screen. Stopping at the free throw line, defender closes in, shot blocked from behind and taken again by Circle. Boldra with a crossover on Gabe, drives, fakes, shoots, misses wide, ball fought for, Boldra got it back. They reset the shot clock when it should not have. On the drive, kick near side, Kalman on the run, he lays it up, oh, he missed it, rebounded by McPherson, but a timeout called, a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here, but we'll see if someone could check. I believe it's 24-9. The scoreboard says 24-10 because Jet Pyle went 1 for 2 at the free throw line. But it's 24-9 is what the score should be. Yep, they did change it. 24-9 is the score. But with this 30-second timeout, the Bullpups trailing by 14 points against Circle, just struggling to shoot. Coverage of Bullpup basketball brought to you by Next Tech Wireless. Stream today's broadcast with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Next Tech Wireless, where you can find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. We're brought to you by Pyle Law. If you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Pyle Law, 241-9000. Tom works to get the benefits you deserve. It's been hard to think about, what when this season McPherson has really struggled right out of the gate, but we'll give you the updated numbers shooting-wise for McPherson when we get a stoppage in play. Razak with it on the far end, bounce past Strathman in the low post, back to Razak. Razak with a hop step, looking for help, handoff, Brown, kick out Strathman, extra pass, jet pile. And they'll slow it down. Defense came in late. Here's Gabe in between the legs, top of the key. Kick near side, Brown, shot clock at 10. Razak to Jet pile. Jet gets a screen, inside, Razak on the run, he missed the layup, and a late foul is called because Razak got hit in the nose, so he's going to the line for 2. A late call, but the right call. As Circle forces Razak to go to the stripe, and the official's going to come in to the scorer's table. I think just to double check something, he didn't really say who the foul was on, but Razak missed the first free throw. Now, they already put up a free throw. You can't really change the call. I wouldn't think they would, but the officials are coming in. They finally said who the foul was on, and it's on Jackson Jordan, which is his first. And Razak look for the second free throw. He missed that one too. 24-9, Circle still with the lead over McPherson. 5 minutes to go in the first half. McPherson is shooting 4 of 17, 0 for 7 from behind the three-point line. Kick inside, ball tip, but track down Landon Boldra, bounce pass, Cowman. Layup crawls off, he got it back, stick back won't go. Koenigsman gets the third try to go in. It is a 17-point Circle lead, 26-9, 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Jet pile with a jab step, back to the top of the key for Ashton Malm. Handoff for Gabe. Gabe has not scored yet. Now Strathman. Strathman driving all the way, tough layup, he rolls it off. Rebound, Malm got it off the tip. Jet pile, top of the key with an up fake. Jet with a hop step, now Strathman, baseline, floater, got it off the window. Strathman with the lay-in to give him 4 points on the game, 26-11, 4 minutes to go in the first half. Deep pass, finds the waiting arms of Jordan, kick out. Koenigsman now to Boldra, thought about a deep three, and what would have been a 30-footer. Now he'll cross over to the right side. Boldra still holding on to it, guarded by Strathman, 10 on the shot clock. Boldra may have a pull-up. Nope, he'll drive inside. Up and under move, misses, but he's fouled, and Boldra's going to the line for 2. And they'll call that one on Razak, his first. 26-11. Circle with the lead and 2 free throws for Boldra, who already has 10 points and is a perfect 2 for 2 at the line, but he misses the first one. Now listen to this, if you could believe it. 7 rebounds already for Landon Boldra. We're not at halftime. 3:29 left in the first half. McPherson being out-rebounded 16-12. It's 4-4 in the offensive glass, but 12-8 defensively in favor of Circle. Boldra, second free throw, got that one. 11 points for Landon Boldra, 27-11. Circle leads McPherson, 3:25 left in the first half. McPherson has been ice cold so far. Gabe with a running floater, got it to go. First points of the game for Gabe Pyle. They got to get him going to try to mount this comeback here early. 27-13 Circle, 3:05 to go in the first half. Boldra gets a screen, kick out, Cowman on the baseline, jumper, misses, rebounded by Strathman. Jet, deep pass, Gabe Pyle, right wing, fires up a 3, short, and rebounded by Circle. Quick possession, a one and done for McPherson that time. And Landon Boldra will take it up for the T-Birds. Boldra with a crossover across midcourt. Now he gives it up near side. Dominic Sawyer, who's in for the first time. Sawyer lost it, good defense by Malm. Now Koenigsman on the near corner, picking up his dribble. Deep pass, Cowman near midcourt. They got to give it up. Kalman handoff, Boldra gets a screen. Back to Kalman on the left wing. 5 on the timer. Kalman inside, spins. Razak goes down, he missed the shot. Kalman stick back, misses. Rebounded by McPherson. Kalman's had his opportunities, hasn't converted on many of them. On the drive, Jet Pyle lays it up and in with contact. And McPherson trying to bring themselves back. Timeout Jordan Crawford and the Circle Thunderbirds. 2:08 to go first half, 27-15 Circle. We're back in 30 seconds. It's a full timeout called by Circle. You're listening to Bullpup Basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the hub.
Hey, it's Sammy, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. We have the station, coffee and bakery for all your ice cream, lotus, and coffee fixes. Enjoy one of our world-famous brick oven pizzas while sharing an appetizer. We are your one-stop shop for your friends and family to gather. Get your grub at the hub.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
McPherson trailing 27-15, but they've gone on a recent spurt on both sides of the ball, looking to try to mount this comeback as there are 6 different scorers for McPherson, but nobody has more than 4. The team leader for McPherson so far is Cade Strathman with 4 points. Bullpups are struggling to shoot so far, 7 of 22. Thunderbirds are 10 for 26, which is not, much bigger of a mark. However, the struggle has been with rebounding, and McPherson being out rebounded 18-14. Circle will have the ball after the timeout. Both teams have called a timeout so far. 2:05 to go in this first half. McPherson down by 12. Boldra lost it, but it's tracked down somehow. Smith on the run, rattles it home. Easton Smith with 7 points so far, and it's back to a 14-point Thunderbird lead. Jet Pyle turns far side, bounce past Razak. Now backing down Koenigsman, a hop step, has to give it up and does. Malm top of the key, gets a screen. Malm from the elbow, got it. Ashton Malm, the sophomore, earning his stripes. Not 29-17, Circle, 90 seconds to go in the half. Landon Boldra, near side, Malm guards him well. Cross-court feed, high pass into the corner, driving, Gilbertson. Now to Koenigsman, deep 3, Smith, no! Long rebound, Ashton Malm got it on the run. They want to push, Gabe, near side. Drives, tough layup, too strong. Razak the offensive rebound. Razak lost it, stolen away. Coach Kinnaman screaming for a foul, he's not getting one. Landon Boldra will slowly work it up the floor. Smith, near side, Boldra. 2 clock separated by about 25 seconds. Koenigsman, another 3. No. Rebounded by Jet Pyle. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gabe Pyle had Malm, he didn't find him. Jet, top of the key, going to the left. Handoff, Bishop Brown. Brown driving all the way, layup, crawls off, rebounded by Circle. And now they want to push, but Gabe Pyle intercepts it. Now he pushes across midcourt, all the way, left-hand layup, no, he missed it. Razak fighting for it, Koenigsman on the deck. Now Circle with it, Landon Boldra into the near corner for Smith, back to Boldra. 10 seconds left in the first half. Boldra drives, floater, got it. 4 seconds left in the half, 2 seconds, 1 second, Malm, another half-court heave, no good. Circle up by 14 at the half, 31-17 over the Bullpups. The Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is coming up next from the Midway Motors broadcast booth. You're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
You're listening to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. Great Plains Federal Credit Union, placing people before profit. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
The Kansas legal team at Pyle Law handles cases in McPherson County and throughout the state of Kansas. Now is the time to call for your free consultation. This is Liz Pyle, and my husband Tom has over 25 years of experience in all matters relating to workers' compensation, car wrecks, and personal injury law. Tom takes the time to evaluate your options, inform you of your rights, and walks you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Contact me at 620-241-9000 and I'll schedule your appointment with Tom today.
Buy one iPhone 16 Pro Max and get one on Nextech Wireless. iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by the A18 Pro chip and built for Apple Intelligence. Now available in 4 stunning finishes: black titanium, white titanium, natural titanium, and desert titanium. Which iPhone 16 Pro Max color will you choose? Stop by a location near you to take advantage of this amazing deal today. Nextech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome into the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report as the McPherson Bullpup boys trail 31-17 over Circle. But the girls team earlier today got a big-time victory, one that they definitely needed, defeating Circle 52-36 earlier this evening. We're joined by Bullpup girls head coach Clint Kinnaman. Now, Coach, terrific win, terrific effort from you and your team as you guys sweep Circle today.
You know, once again, the girls played really hard. I thought defensively the first half may have been our best defensive half of the entire season. Offensively, we really shared the ball. Third quarter was kind of a clinic on actually what ball movement will do, and the girls are starting to figure it out. You know, we're seeing things that we didn't see earlier in the year, such as we're now pitching the ball ahead to somebody and maybe getting an uncontested shot, you know, instead of playing against half-court defense. We're valuing the ball a lot more than what we did. Tonight we actually had 13 assists and 13 turnovers, so that's the first time that we've actually been even or on the positive side this year. So, you know, it's good to see us making strides, especially late in the year like we are now.
Absolutely. And some third quarter stats for you guys. When you outscored Circle 24-10, you had 9 turnovers in the first half, but just 1 in the third quarter. You guys made 7 made buckets in the first half, 8 in the third quarter alone. Just how did that momentum just skyrocket from the early part all the way to the final buzzer of the third quarter with that Piper Alvord 3 at the buzzer to give you guys, it helped give you guys a 16-point win?
Well, you know, a lot of it, we made open shots. You know, shots that we've had all season are now starting to go in. You know, we do so much shooting in practice. You know, they should be gathering confidence from what we do in practice and carrying over into the game. And I thought that happened tonight.
So now, no rest for the weary because you have 2 games in the next 3 days. But tomorrow you're on the road against Mulvane. So you guys fell to them first time around. How do you guys look to get a victory on the road tomorrow night?
Well, you know, last game we were actually ahead at the half and gave up too many transition baskets, gave up too much dribble penetration, put them on the line a bunch, and then it started to get away a little bit, and we kind of panicked. So, you know, hopefully we can go down and defend better than what we did, you know, in the first game, and hopefully our shooting will continue. Like, you know, I know it can. I just hope that the girls are starting to figure out that they're better shooters than what they've shown all year.
Well, it sounds like a plan. Coach, thanks for taking the time. We'll see you tomorrow and hopefully go 2-0 on the week. So we'll see you then tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you, Lane.
That's head coach Clint Kinnaman. We'll have more coming up next in the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. You're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
More of the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is coming up after this. Next, we'll recap tonight's first half stats. Your home for the McPherson Bullpups is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Controlling your own weather can be easier than controlling anything else these days. This is Julie with RC Heating and Cooling. With a well-working cooling and heating system, you can be in control of your indoor weather at home. With so many things out of our hands, it's a good feeling to have a bit of stability. Call RC for a free estimate on new cooling and heating equipment. Call RC when your unit isn't up to par. Call RC to stay comfortable in any weather. Call RC 241-2787.
When streaming your favorite shows or live TV event, you deserve the best internet. MTC can help. Switch to MTC Fiber Internet today and enjoy fast, unlimited internet with whole home coverage. Plus, we'll help you pick out the perfect streaming service for your family's needs. For more information or to sign up for service, stop by your local MTC office. Call 877-216-9951 or visit mtc4me.com.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome into the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report once again as the Bullpup boys are trailing at halftime by the score of 31-17. A hot start for Circle and a nice cold start for McPherson so far through one half of play. The T-Birds shooting 40% in one half, shooting 12 of 30 on the floor, 4 of 8 from deep, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, I should say. 13 points for Landon Boldra to start off, 4 of 6 shooting, 2 of 2 from deep, 3 of 4 at the stripe, 8 rebounds for the senior. 6 points for Hunter Kalman as well with 3 boards. He's been terrific in the low post. And 5 points for Keaton Koenigsman as well as Easton Smith. For McPherson, they shot 8 for 26 in the first half, 0 for 8 from behind the three-point line, 1 of 4 at the charity stripe. 17 rebounds for them. It's even at 5-5 on the offensive glass between.
Take the time to help personalize your service with video tributes, printed programs tailored to you, and a service that is truly a tribute to you.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or a new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership.
All while Circle has made them pay, especially from distance and in the low post rebounding wise. So now how can McPherson turn this around and get a big time victory here at home and prevent Circle from getting their first ever win at the Roundhouse? Second half underway as the Bullpups will have the ball to start off the second half. They'll go from left to right, Circle vice versa. Gabe Pyle, top of the key, handoff Brown, now to Razak. Handoff to Jet Pyle, far side with a jab step. Jet drives, bounce pass, Brown, shot blocked. Brown got it back, pick back won't go. He got it back again, wrestled away again, and a tie-up, the arrow to Circle. Coach Kinnaman screaming for a foul. He doesn't get one, and Circle will play it in the backcourt against pressure. Boldra got it on the run. Landon Boldra with 13 points on the run. Smith, layup, too strong, rebounded by McPherson. Here comes Brown looking to push. They do not have the numbers. Brown by himself rejected again, and this time they'll call the foul. And they'll call this one on Clayton Gilbertson, his first, team foul number 1, and Bishop Brown to shoot 2. Brown looking to cut in and get the first points of the half for McPherson. First free throw in and out. McPherson is 1 for 5 at the free throw line. Brown. Again, second one. That one short. Offensive rebound, though. Gabe to Jet Pyle. He fakes when he was open for a second. Now drives. Floater on the run. Rolls off. Rebounded by Circle. Boldra pushes. Kalman right side back to Boldra. About 30 feet from the basket. Now he'll step back near midcourt and waste some clock. Looking for help. Finds it near side for Smith. Smith with a bounce pass to Boldra on the near baseline. Guarded by Strathman. Boldra steps back once again. 15 to shoot. Boldra now picked up by Brown, who's bleeding on his left cheek. On the drive, floater on the run, misses. Rebound fought for. Getting it back was Gilbertson, but it's taken away. Deep pass Brown all the way home. Layup hit hard, and a foul called. Blood is pouring out of his left cheek as he draws the foul again. Brown with a heart of gold, and the official now going to Brown saying they gotta clean up his cut. Usually there's a time limit for how long they can take, and if it takes too long, then Brown has to sit out and they got to take someone else to the line. Brown went 0 for 2 last trip. They're right now wiping off the blood, looking for a Band-Aid, I'm pretty sure. And they'll apply one to his left cheek, and then he'll come back in and shoot the free throws. 6:44 to go, third quarter. Is this injury timeout brought to you by Pile Law? Not much of an injury, just a cut on his cheek, and now he has to wipe the blood that is on his fingers from him touching his face. And then we'll get back underway. Yeah, now Brown comes back in and he'll shoot 2 at the line. 31-17, Circle with the lead over McPherson. Nobody has scored yet in this second half. 6:44 to go, third quarter. Brown back at the line after going 0 for 2 last trip. First free throw up and in and out. Halfway down that time. The rims, I should say, have not been kind. Brown, second free throw, short again. Tap back, McPherson gets it back. Gabe Pyle, top of the key. Cuts to his left, handoff, Brown driving, now to Jet on the near side. Can McPherson capitalize on this possession finally? No, they can't, a turnover. Tip and a steal, Boldra tracks it down and takes the ball up. But McPherson shooting 1 of 8 at the free throw line. On the drive, Kalman lost it, out of bounds, last touch by McPherson, they say. It'll stay with Circle. Ashton Malm checks in, Jackson Jordan checks in for Circle. 6:17 to go, third quarter, 31-17, Circle with the lead. Smith to play it in, Boldra far side. Stepping back into the far corner now, Kalman with it, holding the ball. Stepping up with a left-handed waist-high dribble, Koenigsman. Stops on the baseline, almost walked. Koenigsman needs help, cross-court feed. Jordan on the near side, shot clock down to 8. Boldra, far side, crosses over, might pull up. He'll step back and fire a deep 3. He got it again. Man alive, Landon Boldra has had an amazing last 4 days. And Circle doubling up McPherson, tying their largest lead, 34-17. Strathman on the near side, gets a screen, now to Jet Pyle. Jet stops, back to the top of the key, Gabe. Couple of jab steps, gets a screen. Gabe, handoff for Malm. Malm steps up, fires from the elbow, rolls home. Ashton Malm gets it to go to finally break the cold snap. 34-19, Circle leads, 5:15 to go in the third. Boldra to Koenigsman, far elbow. Koenigsman drives, doubled up, turns, fakes, tried to kick it inside. Malm tracks down the steal. Deep pass, Razak. Looking for Gabe, finds him left wing, fires a 3, short, rebounded by Koenigsman. McPherson 0 for 9 from behind the arc. Boldra with a crossover, high pass, tipped and stole it. No, Strathman couldn't keep it in. It's out of bounds and it'll stay with Circle. Keenan Boldra back in for Circle. Brody Seidel, Bishop Brown in for McPherson, but Coach Crawford is going to call a timeout for Circle. But McPherson with a 34-19 lead, 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. And what a job for Circle starting off the second half on the right foot. And the Bullpups still just trying to find a way to bring themselves back into this one. Shots are just not falling for them so far. Coverage of Bullpup basketball brought to you by Next Tech Wireless. Stream today's broadcast with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Next Tech Wireless, where you can find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. We're brought to you by Pile Law. If you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Pile Law, 241-9000. Tom works to get the benefits you deserve. And we're brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Nominate your mom for a chance to win a Scooters Coffee gift card and be named the Scooters Coffee mom of the game. Sign up on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Scooters Coffee, be amazing. Circle to play it in. They lead 34-19 over McPherson. 4:45 to go, third quarter. Boldra, floater, got it. 18 points for Landon Boldra, 36-19. Circle with the lead. Jet gets a screen. Stops at the far elbow, now steps back, now top of the circle. Malm driving, discards a defender, but a foul called. It's a blocking foul on Keenan Boldra. It's on the floor, I believe. It is on the floor, so they'll play it in on the baseline. Fresh shot clock, 4:26 to go in the third quarter. McPherson looking to get on their coveted McPherson run. Play it into Jet in the near corner. As they work around the perimeter, Gabe Pyle, only 2 points for him so far. Near side, Jet, he'll try a three, in and out. It's rebounded by Koenigsmann. Brown knocks it away. He's called for a foul. Brown's second foul of the game. Team foul number 1 in the third quarter. 4:12 to go in this third frame. Circle with it again, leading 36-19. Koenigsmann to play it into the backcourt. Boldra near the baseline. Boldra to push, kick near side to Smith, gets a screen. Jet falls down, pass inside, Kalman lays it up. No, he missed it, rebounded by Gabe Pyle. Gabe up ahead, Seidel tried to find Gabe, but miscommunication and another steal. Boldra, Smith, far wing, three, no. Gabe Pyle the rebound. Got smothered, no whistle. And Coach Kinnaman, they're gonna give a bench warning to him. He screamed, call the foul. And that stopped what would have been a fast break play for McPherson. So McPherson will throw it in on the far sideline. So they'll throw it in the backcourt. No pressure by Circle. 3:40 to go in the third. Jet Pyle a hop step on the run. Layup no. Putback misses, but getting fouled is Ian Razak. Razak will shoot two. Fourth team foul on Circle. Koenigsmann called for his second foul. Razak looking to break the free throw streak. He doesn't. Misses the first free throw. McPherson is 1 of 9 at the line today. Only make was by Jet Pyle, and would you believe that was the first free throw of the game. Second one rattles home. 36-20, 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Circle with the lead. Gilbertson, far side, Kalman driving, layup, crawls in. 8 points for Hunter Kalman. McPherson now down by 18, 3:15 to go in the third. Malm, handoff for Razak. Razak turns the corner, lays it up and in. Good move by Ian Razak. Back to 16. Can the Bullpups get on a run to close off the third? Landon Boldra across midcourt, 38-22. Boldra drives inside, open layup for Kalman. Coach Kinnaman wants to call a timeout as the Bullpups give up a wide open layup. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. 40-22 Circle, 2:53 to go, third quarter. We'll step aside. We're back in 30 seconds from the Roundhouse. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
Midway Motors offers the most convenient way to service your vehicle with our pickup and drop-off service. Multi-point inspection video texted to you so you can see what the technicians are seeing. Handy text approvals of proposed work, and even the option to pay through text. And if you decide it's time to sell your vehicle, we can appraise your vehicle and let you know what it's worth. Schedule your hassle-free service appointment today at midwaymotors.com. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
40-22, McPherson trailing, 2:53 to go in the third quarter. McPherson has just had an offensive day to forget, shooting 10 of 33, turning the ball over 8 times. Circle shooting 42%. McPherson 0 for 10 from deep, 2 for 10 at the free throw line. McPherson with the ball out of the timeout. Coach Kinnaman with 3 timeouts left. Coach Crawford with 3 as well. Jet Pyle on the near side, bounce past Gabe Pyle, turning, floating, missing, short, long rebound. Brown gets it, Jet fakes. Jet with a handoff to Gabe Pyle. The offensive glass has been better for McPherson, they just haven't converted. Gabe, high pass, Razak turns, hook shot, no. Brown the offensive rebound, Malm floater, got it. 8 points for Ashton Malm. He leads all scorers for McPherson, 40-24 Circle. Boldra near midcourt, gets doubled up, kick out near side, Gilbertson back to Boldra. Boldra drives, Euro step, layup, crawls in. How did that go down? It hung on the rim for half a second. I thought it was gonna miss short, but no, it fell in. One of those days. Jet drives, layup, misses, but a foul. Jet Pyle to shoot 2. But McPherson down by 18 again, 42-24. Landon Boldra called for the foul is first. Team foul number 5. McPherson is in the bonus. 2 free throws for Jet Pyle. He only has 3 points on the game. Make it 4. He hits the first. Strathman back in, replacing Ashton Malm. Keaton Koenigsman in for Hunter Cowman. And Jet Pyle with 1 more free throw. It's up. Rolls off. Tap back, almost went back in. It's rebounded by Circle. 3 for 12 at the line is McPherson, 42-25. Circle with the lead. Boldra with a crossover on Gabe Pyle. Boldra with a crossover right, behind the back pass. Koenigsman 3, yes. Keaton Koenigsman with his second 3 of the game, and it's a 20-point Circle lead, their largest of the game. Jet Pyle will try to answer. He cannot. Strathman with a tap back, but Circle has it. Landon Boldra near side, 1:18 to go in the third. Boldra with a hesitation, drive, cross-court feed. Keenan Boldra fake, steps in for a long 2. That may have been blocked, taken by McPherson. Deep pass, too deep for Gabe Pyle. Out of bounds, another turnover. Circle to get it back as Jackson Jordan will check back in for Keenan Boldra. 1:03 to go, third quarter, 45-25. Circle with the lead. Looking, still looking. Finally, Boldra gets it on the run. They were going against full court pressure, but Boldra crosses midcourt, less than a minute to go in the third. Boldra holds out his hand, tells everybody slow things down. Boldra looking winded. I don't think he's checked out for any more than just 2 minutes. But why not if you have 20 points on the game? 15 on the shot clock. Boldra crosses over, 10 on the timer. Boldra, stop and go, inside, layup. May have been blocked by Razak, taken by McPherson. Gabe Pyle the rebound. Here comes Jet on the drive all the way. Layup is good on the run. 18-point game, 22 seconds to go, third quarter, deep pass. Gilbertson, cross-court feed, Smith, wide open 3, no. Rebounded by Gabe Pyle. High pass, Jet. Inside, Razak on the run, layup good. McPherson looking to push, 6 seconds left in the quarter, deep pass. Koenigsman all alone, he missed the layup. Rebounded by Gabe Pyle. Boy, McPherson just got bailed out to close off the third, but they still trail by 16. 45-29 through 3 quarters of play. Fourth quarter coming up next. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
Looking for a better way to bank? At Great Plains Federal Credit Union, we put you first. As a member owner, you get better rates, lower fees, and personalized service that big banks just can't match. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or need a low-rate auto loan, we've got you covered. Join the local not-for-profit credit union that works for you. Great Plains Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Visit GreatPlainsFCU.com or stop by one of our locations in Abilene, Salina, Hillsboro, or McPherson today.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
45-29, McPherson trailing through 3 quarters of play. They were able to get 2 quick buckets to close off the third quarter, but they trail by 16 now with 3 quarters down and 1 to go. They've been outscored in every single quarter, 19-8 in the first, 12-9 in the second, 14-12 in the third. Starting 5 on the floor for McPherson. Same for Circle. Landon Boldra with 20 points on the game for Circle. Gabe Pyle, top of the key. Gabe spins, floater, you bet. Just his second bucket of the game, he has 4 points. Gabe knocked it loose, but Circle gets it back, crossing midcourt. Smith on the near side. Near midcourt, Landon Boldra. He's probably going to try to waste as much clock as possible. 45-31, Circle leading McPherson. Boldra with a crossover, gets a screen. Gets past Razak, high pass, far side, Gilbertson on the baseline, crossing over, finds Boldra again. Shot clock down to 10. Boldra gets a screen, Razak pokes it loose, a steal, and Razak will score. Boldra went down hard, he's still down.
Boldra continues next with the Full Locker Room Show. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game. McPherson Bullpups play on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Even though I've moved out of state, I can still bank locally with Farmer State Bank using my online services. I use all of the electronic options.
If you're listening on the video stream, we do have technical difficulties. I'll give you play-by-play, and then when the radio comes back, I will help you out with that. Gabe Pyle driving on the near side. He missed a layup, rebounded by Circle, and then they get fouled.
Scooters Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooters Coffee in Hutchinson, McPherson, Salina, and Abilene.
So shooting two.
9 and 1540 KMCP.
We welcome you back on the radio side. We were having some technical issues, and what you missed was a missed layup by Gabe Pyle and a foul off the rebound. Getting fouled was Kalman. He was fouled by Razak. Kalman to shoot two again. He went 2 for 2 last trip. He hits the first free throw. McPherson trailing now 57-45 with 3:14 to go in the ball game. Kalman to shoot a second free throw, a deep breath, he got it. McPherson, after going on a quick spurt, now allows 6 unanswered. Gabe Pyle gets bumped and a foul called on Easton Smith, but that's only team foul number 3 on Circle. 3:07 to go. McPherson down by 13. Strathman to throw it into the backcourt, he does to Jet Pyle. Jet on the near side, Strathman, top of the key, near side, Gabe Pyle, catch and shoot 3, no. Rebounded by Circle. Jordan in the backcourt needs help, Landon Boldra. Deep pass up ahead, Circle keeps. Smith driving, doubled up, almost got fouled, Gabe tips the ball, Boldra has it. Boldra on the far side, doubled up. Boldra looking for help, and a dangerous pass, Smith, floater short, rebounded by McPherson. Razak off the carom. Brown, Gabe, another 3. No, he has been woeful today shooting. Brown shot block, Razak can't score. Koenigsmann gets fouled. The lid has somehow gone itself back onto the rim, as Razak now has 3 fouls and 2 free throws coming for Keaton Koenigsmann to put him up by 15. Clock not on McPherson's side. Two free throws, Koenigsmann hits the first. Give Circle a ton of credit at the free throw line. They've been terrific. Second one's good for Koenigsmann. 60-45, 2:20 to go. McPherson down. Jet steps back, fires a 3, got it again. Jet Pyle cuts it to within 12 with 2:13 to go, and a timeout called by McPherson. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. We're back in 30 seconds here at the Roundhouse, 2:13 remaining. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
Want your engine to power through the toughest conditions? Then you need John Deere Plus 52 engine oil. Built for extreme environments, Plus 52 gives your engine the protection it deserves and keeps it running at peak performance. Right now, you can save big with 10% off select packaged oil and 15% off filters. Stock up today at Prairieland Partners. Offer ends February 28, 2025. Call, stop by, or visit prairielandpartners.com to learn more.
Prairieland Partners. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
2:13 to go. McPherson trailing by 12 here at home. Looking to avoid losing to Circle for the first time at the Roundhouse in history and trying to mount off a comeback. But time not on their side whatsoever, as Circle has a 12-point lead, and McPherson has just struggled to score in this one. They've shot 38% and turned the ball over 9 times. 6 of 15 at the free throw line, 2 of 16 from deep. Into the backcourt, Boldra doubled up. Koenigsmann gets it near side. Cowman with a chest-high pass. Near side, lost it, stolen away. Malm got the steal, now here's Gabe. Gabe to Jet, he's got the hot hand, a 3. No, ball high in the air. Koenigsmann had it. It's tipped and taken by Circle. Less than 2 minutes to go. Smith near corner. Doubled up, tripled up, now drives inside. Jordan reverse, missed it. Ball, long rebound, McPherson has it. 1:40 to go, but they're still down 12. Strathman, Jet, tries again from 3. No! Rebounded by Circle, and Gabe Pyle will foul Landon Boldra. 1:32 to go. And Landon Boldra to shoot 2 as they're in the bonus. 60-48. Landon Boldra with 22 points. First free throw rolls in. So if this holds up, McPherson not able to turn it around. They'll have to get one more win to clinch the title. Second free throw is good. McPherson with the ball, down 14, 90 seconds left. Gabe lost control, now inside Jet. Cross-court feed, Strathman in the corner, has to give it up. Jet Pyle driving all the way. Tough layup, misses. A late whistle and a foul called on Landon Boldra. 2 free throws coming for Jet Pyle. And Jet has been the guy trying to hit clutch shot after clutch shot. He leads all scores with 17 for McPherson. First one is a pure swish, make it 18. The story of the game, one of the stories, senior Gabe Pyle with 6 points, 3 of 15 shooting, 0 of 8 from deep. As he woefully misses that one, may have been on purpose, out of bounds off of McPherson. And Circle will get it back, 62-49, 1:15 left. As Bishop Brown will check back in. Unless Gabe scores 4 more points, this would be the first game this year that Gabe has not scored in double figures. Playing it in, Boldra on the near side, trying to get doubled up. Brown coming in, and Brown is called for reaching in. Coach Kinnaman not happy with the call whatsoever. And 2 more free throws for Landon Boldra. Razak back at the stripe. Brown checked in for him before the last play. First free throw is good. Razak will check back in, like I mentioned. It's a 14-point game, 1:09 to go. Boldra looking to make it 15. Boldra's second free throw is good. Timeout called by Circle. Coach Crawford will talk things over. It's a full timeout, so we'll take one with them. Back in 30 seconds from the Roundhouse, 64-49. McPherson trailing over Circle. 69 seconds to go. From the Midway Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
I'm Jared. Since 1948, we at Krupp Lumber in Heston have been helping customers all over the state choose the perfect lumber, right tools for the job, and provide quality products to make their homes stand the test of time. Krupp Lumber has all the best brands like Milwaukee Tools and outdoor power equipment, Marvin and Anderson windows, and R.D. Henry cabinets. Ask about our in-state delivery. Check us out at krupplumber.com. Krupp Lumber. Service is our specialty.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
64-49, McPherson trailing with 1:09 to go in the game against the Circle Thunderbirds. Unless McPherson able to pull off a miracle, this will be the first time ever that McPherson will fall to Circle at the Roundhouse in history. McPherson to play it in. Jet Pyle crosses midcourt. Near side for Ashton Malm. Malm gets a couple of screens. Now Gabe lost it. It's out of bounds. I say off Circle, though. It looked like it was off of Gabe, but the official says otherwise. And both coaches have not been too thrilled with the officiating today, but I got to say, you know, as much as, you know, you could blame something, it's been pretty even. Inside, Strathman lays it up and in. So, you know, regardless when it comes to that, as a foul called on Strathman, a blocking foul, 50.8 to go. The thing that I try to go with, and the thing that I hope other people understand, is that if there are bad, and I'm not saying that there have been many bad calls, I'm just saying, I'm not even saying there have been any bad calls. I'm just saying the coaches have shared their struggles with the officials in this one. But as I mentioned, it's pretty even. It hasn't benefited one team over another. Circle has just out-battled and outplayed McPherson today. Boldra at the free throw line, he hit the first one, and he's been a good reason why. They've completely just outmanned McPherson in this one. Second free throw is good. Boldra been terrific at the line today. 66-51 with 50 seconds to go. Jet gets a screen, fires away from three, misses. Ball tapped back. Jet tracks it down far sideline. 40 seconds to go. Now to Strathman. He'll try from distance. That misses short. That's been the story of the game, and the shot clock's turned off. Circle could just hold the ball. They're going against pressure. Boldra crosses midcourt. Boldra will retreat, and that's going to do it. The crowd that made the hour and a half trip to Towanda celebrating as the former Bullpup on the sideline on the Circle bench is celebrating with his team, pointing at Landon Boldra, and the T-Birds for the first time ever will win at the Roundhouse. Final score, Circle 66, McPherson 51. We'll have the Bullpup Locker Room Show coming up after this from the Midway Motors broadcast booth. You're listening to Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
Coverage of Bullpup Basketball continues next with the Bullpup Locker Room Show. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game. The McPherson Bullpups play on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Devin.
Together
we are Stamatic of Central Kansas, with a new location at 209 North Main in downtown McPherson. We are here to help, offering water, fire, and smoke restoration, mold remediation, carpet and upholstery cleaning, as well as hard surfaces like tile and even grout cleaning. Don't forget about the places you can't see, like air ducts and dryer bits. Find us on Facebook or online at stamaticofcentralks.com for a free estimate to see how Stamatic of Central Kansas can help you.
Oh, and honey, don't forget.
Call Stamatic, you'll be ecstatic.
From spring planting to landscaping and fall cleanups to winter snow removal, LS Tractor is your warmest pack tractor for all seasons. Our universal skid steer quick attach system makes switching out attachments a breeze, and our tough heavy lifting loaders give you added strength for any job. Start with reliability and power, stay for a wide range of capabilities, attachments, and implements. Get more features for less money. Start blue, stay blue with LS Tractor. Visit Moundridge Tractor, where customer service has been our business since 1985.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams.
Visit your local American Family Insurance agent, Steve Barr, at 807 North Main, McPherson.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Water's Edge Restaurant and Catering has your cravings covered morning, noon, and Thursday nights. In Heston, open Tuesday through Sunday. Join them for an all-day breakfast, classic comfort food favorites, or daily lunch specials featuring a wide and unique variety. Thursday nights come in for theme nights like the famous fried chicken, waffles, burgers, Mexican or Italian, and ask about catering options. Find them online at watersedgeheston.com for menu and catering options.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome into the Bullpup Locker Room Show. The McPherson boys fall here today by a final score of 66-51 over the Circle Thunderbirds as the Bullpups lose against Circle for the first time at the Roundhouse in history, but also for the first time since 2019 in general. Now, here's something that caught my eye at the end of the game when I looked at my scorebook. There were 35 second-half points for Circle. McPherson outscored Circle in the no, they didn't. They were outscored by 1 point in the second half. I apologize, but there were 35 points scored by Circle in the second half by only 3 different players. Landon Boldra, Hunter Kalman, and Keaton Koenigsman. Only 3 players for Circle scored in the second half. But those guys had absolutely bonkers games here today, and McPherson could not turn it around on the offensive end as they end up shooting 36% on the game. They did shoot 42% in the second half, but still 21 of 57 on the game. But the biggest thing to look for, and I'm sure that's one thing that Coach Kinnaman is telling his team in the locker room right now, is that they shot 7 for 17 at the free throw line on this game, en route to the loss here on their home floor. They only have one home game left, which will be on Thursday, which is against Winfield for senior night. But this one will leave a bitter taste in their mouths for sure. McPherson shot 21 of 57, as I mentioned, 2 for 20 from deep, 7 of 17 at the free throw line. 35 rebounds, which ties exactly how many Circle had. They had more offensive rebounds, 12 to 5, but they just didn't capitalize on the offensive end. 9 turnovers, which matched what Circle had as well. 5 assists on 21 made buckets for McPherson in this game. 1 block, 6 steals for the Bullpups. For Circle, they shot 43%, 21 of 49 on the game, 6 of 12 from deep, 18 of 20 at the free throw line. My apologies. 5 offensive boards, 30 defensive boards for 35 total rebounds. 66 points, of course, 12 assists on 21 made buckets, and 9 turnovers. Landon Boldra was just a man on a mission. He had 25 in their overtime win against Buhler on Friday. He finished with 28 tonight and 11 rebounds. He got a double-double tonight. 7 of 10 shooting, 3 of 3 from deep, 11 for 12 at the free throw line. 5 assists, which also led the team. 18 points for Hunter Kalman and 7 boards, 7 of 15 he shot on the game. And then 13 points for Keaton Koenigsman, shooting 4 of 9, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. 5 points for Easton Smith and 2 for Jackson Jordan. So 5 different scores for the Circle Thunderbirds and only 2 bench points in the entire game. But McPherson still on the losing end of this one. Jet Pyle led all scorers, 18 points. He shot 5 of 17, 2 of 9 from deep, 6 of 9 at the free throw line, 7 rebounds, which tied for the lead on the team. 2 other players had 7 boards today. He only had 1 assist on the game, though. Ashton Mulm had 10 points, 5 of 6 coming off the bench, 3 boards for the smallest guy on the floor at 5'10". And then 9 points for Ian Razak, 7 boards for him, 4 of 7 shooting, 1 of 4 at the free throw line. 6 points for Cade Strathman. He shot 3 of 8, 0 for 3 from deep. Gabe Pyle shot 3 of 15 for 6 points, 0 for 8 from behind the three-point line. He did not attempt a free throw today. He also had 2 steals. 2 points for Brody Seidel, 1 of 1 shooting, which was a layup inside. But McPherson not able to get over the 20-point hump that they had towards the end of the third quarter as they fall in this one by 15 points, 66-51. We'll talk with head coach Kurt Kinnaman coming up after this. You're listening to coverage of Bullpup basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Your home for McPherson Bullpup basketball. Find exclusive stories and streaming audio online at AdAstraRadio.com or download the Ad Astra Radio app. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Are you in need of an engine or transmission replacement? JAR Performance Automotive in McPherson is your preferred installer for Jasper engines and transmissions. We understand that engine replacement is one of the most expensive repairs your car will ever need. However, you can take advantage of our Napa Easy Pay financing and spread your repair expenses over 12 months with no interest.
Trust JAR with your car.
When recovering from a hospital stay, being in the comfort of your home is important to heal. The compassionate home care team of nurses, therapists, social workers, and home health aides from Hospice and Home Care of Reno County can help you achieve that goal. We are your friends and neighbors, caring about our community and the people who live here. Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
At McPherson College, you bring the dream, we'll assemble the team. Your experience as a Bulldog student-athlete includes a team of coaches and professors dedicated to your success. McPherson College is home to KCAC champions, NAIA All-Americans, and champions of character. We're also home to some of the lowest student debt and highest career outcomes in Kansas. It's a great day to be a Bulldog. Learn more at macbulldogs.com.
Hi, I'm Catherine with First Bank Kansas. Have you ever found yourself at the checkout only to realize you left your wallet behind? Let's face it, it happens. But fear not. You can now securely store your First Bank Kansas debit card in the digital wallet on your phone or watch for seamless transactions. No more frantic searches or embarrassing moments. Just convenient, hassle-free payments where